Welcome back. Ted here, author of the book, Discover Your Money Temperament. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. By now, you've gone through 8 videos. You've learned part 1, behavior, biology, culture, how that impacts your money. You've learned about money values, money temperament, money knowledge. Hopefully you've taken the time to start laying out a strategy that's going to help you achieve those things that are important in life to you. You understand now that money is leadership. It's personal leadership to have your life in line. It's professional leadership to share your vision with money and share it with the people that are impacted by your money choices. Money is the common denominator of your life. It is the fuel that drives everything in our economy. And unless you live in a subsistence farm someplace or live in a cave, you have to learn how to deal with money. But humans aren't that good with money. And it's emotional. Money choices are emotional. Well, the action plan brings everything you've learned to this point and it puts it in a planning step to help you execute your vision for the rest of your life. A financial plan that is well written will accommodate your behavior, your temperament, and your values. It will be a strategy to help you achieve peace of mind in your chosen lifestyle. It will be within your budget. It will be doable. And when you execute it, you'll execute it in such a way that you're moving towards something you're passionate about. Now, I spent years in the planning business. As a financial planner, I helped hundreds of my clients identify their values to build a financial plan, something that they could live with and work towards to achieve what was important in life to them. I believe an accountability coach is invaluable in designing your financial plan. I can't tell you the number of people that I worked with that said they had a financial plan and it really wasn't. It was kind of a loose cobbleization of papers and ideas and concepts that might have been in a 3-ring binder, might have been written down someplace, but it was never really put together and it was never really executed. And there were some people that spent good hard money for a financial plan and they kept it on the shelf someplace because the plan they bought and paid for was not suited to them. It didn't meet their needs as an individual because it wasn't suited to their temperament. That's a huge problem. Can you imagine spending a few $1,000s for a financial plan only to look at it and say, wow, I can't do this. It's too hard. It's not me. I saw that all the time. And maybe the most disappointing client I used to work with, the one that had a plan that was well designed, it worked for them and they still didn't do it because the accountability coach is usually the last piece people are missing. A good accountability coach will get to know you, your behavior, what is important in life about you to help you move towards your values. But more importantly, there are also experts in what's going on in money today. As we've said before, the money industry is incredibly complex. There's a lot going on, rules, regulations, new products, changes in the economy. I think it's incredibly difficult for anybody that doesn't do this full-time professionally to be able to do a sound financial plan on your own. There are too many blind spots. Now, you may like this as a hobby, you may enjoy doing this, and there may be pieces of it you're very comfortable doing. But I defy anybody to be an expert in all aspects of financial planning. So I highly recommend you find somebody you can sit down with and you delegate and outsource those areas that you can't do yourself or aren't comfortable doing yourself or refuse to do yourself to a pro. It's money well spent. Money action is tactical. This is execution. What we've done to now is just getting you ready for this step. Money planning or financial planning ironically, is where most financial firms start the process. For me, it's the end of the process. What I was hoping to train you to do, what I was hoping you to do is, in this series, would give you the tools to work better with a financial professional, to put you in a position to really understand what's important about money to you, to understand how you feel and think about money, how you process information, so that you're better prepared to ask the questions, to have the expectations met, to put together a plan that works for you and your family and what's important about money to you. The money action is the how-to. Everything we've done prior to this is the why. If you understand your why, it's much easier to do the how-to. Money action can be incredibly complex. It can be very simple. The financial planning process can be as easy as a 3x5 card that says, I'm going to put money in savings every month. I'm going to contribute to my retirement plan every month. I have emergency savings. I have long-term savings. I have an investment plan. My insurance is taken care of. And it's done automatically through automatic payroll withdrawal or allotment. Auto draft, the best thing that ever happened. Your financial plan might be, I'm going to live within my means and I'm going to make a list every time I go to the store because I'm not going to break the budget. Or it may be a complex, expensive, detailed financial plan that covers multiple interests, businesses, personal, professional, multi-generational, estate planning. The point being is, it's a plan. It's a plan that works for you based on your temperament, your knowledge, your values, and the context of where you live and your vision for the future. Money action uses your thinking brain during the planning process and your feeling brain during execution. Let me emphasize this again. We've spent a lot of time talking about the difference between the feeling brain and the thinking brain. The planning process, and one of the reasons a lot of people don't do it, is it's a thinking brain activity. And we know that thinking brain activities tend to be hard work. They take a lot of energy. They take a lot of focus. They're painful in a lot of cases. And we know that financial planning, and you're dealing with money, involves numbers and all that kind of stuff that a lot of people just don't want to deal with. Well, unfortunately, you have to either sit yourself down to do it or delegate it to a third party or do it collectively, but it needs to be done. Now, execution's a little different. Execution is feeling brain. Execution is knowing emotionally that you're moving towards your life focus, your highest values. It's emotional to take that money out of your banking account every month and put it someplace and you can't touch it. It's emotional to have delayed gratification. It's emotional to believe in the plan. The common wisdom about money focuses on activity, products, and service, not behavior. Remember that. When you talk to the majority of the folks in the financial planning industry, they've never heard of what we've talked about in this series or what I write about in this book. Think about that. You know more about most people, even in the profession, about feeling, thinking brain on money, money behavior, money temperament, money values. That gives you incredible insights into the financial planning process and gives you leverage to make sure that you have a plan that works for you. Don't let yourself get off course chasing products and services and numbers and expectations, particularly if they're not appropriate for you and your money temperament, your values, and how you process information. You are accountable and responsible for everything you do in your action plan. Regardless of the quality of the plan, it is up to you. Let me say that again. You are accountable and responsible for the outcome. I recommend you take the book, you write all over it, you take notes, you carry it with you. It becomes your touchstone to put you back on focus for moving towards your dominant money values, in a way that works for you. Money professionals, quality money professionals, can help you bring this all together. The process requires the development and execution of a plan, a written plan, but a plan you can live with. So the questions you need to start asking yourself right now as we finish up is, do you have a comprehensive action plan? Do you have a financial plan right now? I ask you, who developed it? Is it current? Is it funded? Are you following it? Why or why not? Does it reflect what you've learned in these videos and my book about your money values, money temperament, and how you process information? If it does, you're in great shape. If you can't answer yes to any of these questions, I recommend you take the time to review your plan and maybe start over. That's it. That's money action. But without action, you do not have good outcomes. Remember that. Action can be a little painful because you have to do it. And it means you've got to give a little bit now to have more later. But it's important. So, again, congratulations. You have done a wonderful job in completing these videos, completing the exercises in the book. Now I ask you to move forward as the owner of you, responsible for your business, and start moving towards what you consider most important about money, your highest values of life, and share the journey with others. Share the concepts you've learned here that have helped you get your head around money and make better money choices. Share the book, share the website, join the group. Again, Ted McClyman, thanks so much. I wish you all the luck. Stay in touch. Join the Facebook group. Have a good day.